Nay. Get your food. Get your food. If you say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Oh my grandma, say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out.
Oh, yeah.
Now, see, I had to go and get me a sip of wine off of this. Now, y'all know goddamn well, nephew ain't got no business slinging them Louisville sluggers on auntie like that. You know goddamn well you've been doing this shit to the girls in your family and bullying people for a long time. Now, finally, it caught up to your motherfucking ass. Now, I told y'all, when them niggas started putting them damn yarns and taping and putting them fake dreads and shit out, sprouting out their head, it makes them crazy. They lose all sense of sensibility and reality and everything else. Now, the lady was really trying to compromise with the brother and things like that, and let him know that you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, messing with me. I'm old, I'm ancient, and I do have the papers for the gun. However, the gun is not registered, but I have a license to carry and things of that nature, and my son is in the car, and he's going to do what it do and mildew, not barbecue. But anyway, her last name was Hood. Now, you should have known to leave her alone, Mr. Brown, okay? You see, the elderly man, he tried to make an escape because even the elderly man knew that he couldn't tell that young boy nothing because it wasn't going to help the situation. He ran out when the man, he didn't even try to stop it, ran out of the store from getting his hot dogs and things behind the window. I don't even eat behind them windows and things like that. That makes us crazy too, eating behind them windows and nobody, I can't recognize nobody look like me behind that window. I ain't eating from you. But anyway, he had fired off on that lady for no damn reason. And you had his little girlfriend over there in the sidelines and knowing he whoops her ass on the daily, encouraging that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Encouraging him to, I told you what he was going to do. So he's been walking around here knocking bitches out. And so he got his just desserts. You know what I'm saying? He was a menace to society. He could have knocked auntie unconscious, and auntie never could have revived to raise her 14-year-old son and things like that. Imagine you're a 14-year-old boy, you're impressionable and things like that. I've seen it, domestic violence and stuff like that. I'm still looking for the last man who put his hands on my mother and things of that nature, but I think he's long gone and deceased and things like that, because I was going to do something to him in silence, you know what I'm saying, because that's how I move now. You harbor that resentment and stuff like that. Imagine if he had not done anything and his mom, got beat up. That was traumatizing for that little 14-year-old boy. And you want to make mom proud. Some of these young people are impressionable and they want to make mama proud. Like Pharaoh say, let my people go, let mama go, let nephew go, let the little boy, the little 14-year-old go. They did no harm. They just clean up where you done messed up, starting their lives over again. They just doing us a favor so we won't have to encounter these bullies, these thugs, these low vibrational ass creatures walking around with this yarn all sewn in their head. Now I'm hearing that the family members of the man who, attacked, and it's not allegedly, we have the video, the man who attacked Miss Hood and things like that, he's talking about he has kids, so he didn't think about his kids, he didn't think about nothing like that. Now y'all say we must protect these black women, we must protect our women, and when the 14-year-old tried to protect the woman of his life, guess what happened to him? Clink, clink. He is no, guess what happened to mama? Clink, clink. Now, I know why it happened, because they did ultimately go outside and the mama, encouraged him, just as the young girl was encouraging the young man to beat, the Auntie Hood, just like she was encouraging. The mother went outside and encouraged her son to take further action and complete the job, meaning get rid of him by all means necessary. Shot him in the back twice and things like that, and he, wasn't revived again. Then instructed him to shoot the person who was instigating, meaning the girlfriend. Thank God he didn't get her and do nothing to her, And so the son, he thought, like, let's get out of here. And the mama panicked and she pushed him and he said, mama, let's get out of here. I can't shoot her because she ain't had nothing to do with it. She didn't put her hands on you, but I'm getting the offender and things like that. It's hard for the family to ask for sympathy at this point, because you should have told your son, your nephew, your grandson, or whatever, don't be running around here putting your hands on people. You don't get to tell people how to react when you offend them and things of that nature. And that's just what it is and things like that. And a majority of the people feel no sorrow, no sympathy, no empathy, no compassion for the fallen soldier, which was Mr. Brown. Nobody, it's hard to ask for it when we see you being the aggressor in a situation where you could have killed her. Because how hard you hit her like a donkey, drop kicking a fly. It was just that plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? It didn't have to be that way. Y'all each one teach one and things like that. You know, black men, we not, you know, I was a black man once, but I'm transgender woman or whatever, and they still call me a man. But I walked in those shoes, and we must hold ourselves accountable. Nobody is going to see us until we start seeing each other. And these, you know, especially when it comes to black men and black women, y'all got to see each other. Y'all got to do better than this now. You know, it's a sad state of affairs. I see you looking.